Ladies and gentlemen,
Good evening.
my name is Comfort Body. I brought you people here this evening because I'm going to make a speech on charity work. I have handouts here for you. Charity work.
Thank you.
So my topic today is going to be charity work. Charity can either be defined as the giving to the needy or as a voluntary giving of help, typically in the form of money or gift to people in need and acts of service. Charity is very important and many people enjoy giving back to the society. Charity, however, has its advantages and disadvantages. Personally, I think charity is very important and very advantageous. If you look on the handout I gave people, it is well researched, it is credible. You have all the website where I got some information from. So this charity I'm going to be talking about is how is it done? Charity is done through organizations. It can be done through NGOs, not governmental organizations like CARE, Red Cross, Dress for Success. It can be done through orphanages. It can be done through the church. It can be done through individuals. I'm going to explain how. How can it be done through individuals, the homeless? When we provide to the homeless, that's charity work. How do you do it? During the cold season, you buy blankets, you buy socks, you buy sweaters, you take it, you drive to the people in need, the people on the street, you give it to them. It can be done through NGOs like CARE. For example, we have the earthquake going on now in Nepal. Contributing to NGO like CARE, they will use this money to buy food, to buy clothes, to buy things for these people who are undergoing this earthquake. They don't have places to stay right now. So contributing, doing charity work by giving to this society like CARE, they will use this money to buy stuff and send to these people. It can be done through orphanages. How? You see that these kids who are in orphanage, they don't have mothers, they don't have fathers. So when we provide to them, when you do charity work, when you give to them, you help them go to school, you help them to be able to eat. It can be done through churches. How is it done through churches? Personally, in my church, there's something we call Sermon Under the Bridge. It's done second Saturday of the month. Every second Saturday of the month. Me personally, my pastor and other members of the group, we go downtown and we do Sermon Under the Bridge. When we go for this process, we do cook food for them, we feed them, we talk the word of God to them. It can be done through like Dress for Success. How do we do it through Dress for Success? When you contribute possessions like clothes, professional clothes to this society, they will use it to give to females where they will dress to go look for jobs. It can be done through another society like the Red Cross. For example, when we had the issue with in Haiti, Red Cross Society, they evacuated people there who helped them with health care. They were checking their blood pressure. Some of them were giving money to them to help them, get them places to stay. We can do it through Red Cross. However, charity work, personally, is very good, but it has a little bit of disadvantage. Like, for example, fraud, time consuming. How do you do fraud? When you give money like to NGO society, some of them, they actually don't use this money to do this charity work. They embezzle the money, they keep the money for themselves. So that's charity. That's some of the disadvantage of charity work. It is time consuming. How is it time consuming? The time you have to pack the blankets, you go downtown, talk to the homeless, is time consuming. That's just the disadvantage of it. But personally, I think charity work, it is very, very good because it impacts life expectancy. When you give to the Cancer Society, for example, it will help research programs. They will research medication that will help with the cure of cancer. By so doing, it will prolong their lifestyle, and the cost of healthcare will be reduced. Charity work is also good on the resume. When you go to look for jobs, sometimes they need to see if you've done any charity work. So if you've done charity work, that too can help you get a job. To conclude, charity work is very good. it is always good to help the needy. If you have this calling to do charity work, endeavor to choose one of the organizations that you think is very good and help them. Even in the book of John, 1 John chapter 3, verse 17, it says, I'm going to read it. It says, if anyone has material possession and sees a brother or sister in need, but has no pity on them, how can the love of God be in that person? Be that person to give a smile. Be that person to uplift. Be that person to make a change to the world at large. Any question?
That seems great. I really feel inspired by your speech.
And if I didn't do charity after hearing that, I would volunteer.
Thank you very much for that speech.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Great
much for
job.
your information.
Thank you.
I think